Man, I think I look good in this car. Okay guys, so it was a hard decision, but I actually just went to a Kia dealership and traded in my SV for this 2020 Kia Rio. All day I was thinking about it, and I'm like, I need something better on gas because gas prices are so high. I need something reliable that I can drive daily, so I went ahead and traded in my SV on this Kia. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Okay guys, so basically today I wanted to give you some advice about how to build a credit score, because I talk about how important to have a good credit, but I never explained how to build a credit. So how I've done it personally, when I turned 18, what I did, I actually went ahead and opened up secured credit card. How you do that, there's a lot of banks actually offering that option. I know some of you may say, oh, it's easy, I know how it's done, this is stupid, but I'm telling you, there's a lot of people are not educated on this at all. They don't know, they have no idea how it's done. So I'm gonna give you a little advice how to start it, because it's very important to have a good credit. Is basically, the credit is representing you. So the stronger your credit, the stronger you are like financially. So how I've done it, I opened up a secured credit card, which you could do that with a lot of banks. A lot of banks offer that. So how it works, you take your money and deposit in a bank account. The bank is giving you a credit card to the limit or in the amount of the money you're depositing. So let's say you're taking $300 and depositing in a bank account, and they giving you a credit card to use. It's your money, but you're using it as credit card. So you spend that money on gas, on everyday expenses, buy food, whatever you need to buy, and you have to pay it back. So how I did it, I used that card and paid that money back every month. So let's say I spent $150. At the end of the month, I paid back the full amount. So that's the fastest way to build the credit. After that, you will show that you're capable to make payments, even though it's your own money. But in reality, it's a credit card. In case you don't pay, bank will just hold the money and take it. So it's a security for them, because they don't know how good you are in payments, if you're responsible, if you can make payments on time. But it's important to make payments on time. So once you establish some of that credit by making payments on time for, let's say, 6 months, that bank will offer you actual credit card, not secured, but the one that they giving you money to borrow. They letting you borrow money from them and pay them back. So at first they may offer you $300 to $500, maybe $1,000. The faster you get that credit card, the better for you, because time goes on, you're building credit as time goes. So if you're 18 years old, start establishing your credit. By 25, you will have a super strong credit if you properly use your credit cards. And even if you buy things, even if you finance cars or buy anything, even if you go to a furniture store trying to buy new furniture for your apartment, you use that credit and pay back, because it's important to have strong credit. In the future, it's going to help you. You know, you want to buy a house, you want to buy a nice car. How you think I can buy a Lamborghini? That's how I build my credit so strong that I can walk into any dealership and say and pick a car I want, and they will get me approved for the lowest interest rate possible, without questioning my income, without asking me to prove my income, how much I make, pay stubs. They don't care, because they see my past payments, my credit, how I've done this in the past. They can see everything that I've done with my credit in the past. That's why I can just show my ID, put insurance on the car, and I can buy any car. Like I bought my Lamborghini without proving anything, without single paper. They did not even ask for my ID, just because they, like, after I gave them my information, they look at my credit, they're like, this guy pays on time. So I take it very responsibly. I don't take loans more than I could afford it. So you want to make sure you calculate how much you make before you borrow money. So let's say you're borrowing $1,000. You want to make sure that you can afford that $50 additional payment a month to pay on money you borrow. When you open up a credit card, usually banks giving you up to 18 months of free interest. So you borrowing money from the bank without paying a dime for what you are actually borrowing. So this is amazing. This is the best thing you can ever have, and I guarantee you guys you would love it. The reason I'm recording this right now, because people are asking me, hey, you're always talking about strong credit, but how is it done? How do you build a strong credit? So those are the steps you need to take to build your strong credit to be able to buy things in the future. Even if you open up a business, you need to borrow money to buy equipment, right? You're going to buy equipment, nobody's gonna lend you money. You can grow slowly by reinvesting your money that you're making, but it's gonna be so much faster if you borrow money to buy equipment and you will grow faster because you will be able to do more with more money. So it's very important, guys. If you have more questions about credit, because I deal with this every day at my dealership, there's a lot of customers I have that asking me things like how credit works. I always try to explain, because it's important for me that people know what they do, what steps are they taking in life, can they afford the loan that they're borrowing for the car, and things like that, payment plan. I always try to explain this way they don't take too much on their head and on their hands and lose everything they've been building. So you guys keep commenting and ask me if you need anything else in regards to building a credit. I'll post some more stuff just so it's in a separate video, just so it's not too much in one, too much information. So yeah, that's it.